What role does post-colonialism play in global inequity? Imagine a world where the past still influences the present in ways we might not even realize. That's what post-colonialism helps us understand. It looks at how colonial histories continue to shape today's inequalities. When countries were colonized, their resources, land, and labor were exploited. Even after independence, these systems didn't vanish. Instead, they transformed into new forms of unfairness. For example, some nations still face trade deals that favor wealthier countries. Others deal with policies that keep them at a disadvantage economically and politically. Anthropologists study these patterns to see how colonial legacies keep affecting people's lives. They look at access to education, health care, and representation in global media and politics. One key idea in post-colonialism is othering. This means defining people from formerly colonized regions as different or less capable. This thinking justified colonial rule and still influences how societies view these groups today. It can lead to stereotypes that limit opportunities for people in those regions. Post-colonialism also stresses the importance of giving voice to marginalized groups. In the past, researchers often spoke for colonized peoples instead of listening to them. Now, anthropologists focus on their perspectives to challenge biased stories. This change helps us better understand how global inequalities are experienced and resisted. When studying migration, urban growth, or economic struggles, post-colonialism reveals how colonial histories shape current issues. For example, many former colonies still struggle with debt or are pushed into global markets that favor wealthy nations. Recognizing these roots helps us find fairer solutions. It also encourages policymakers to consider history when creating strategies. By understanding the ongoing effects of colonialism, anthropology can support more just and equal systems worldwide. This approach reminds us that addressing global inequality requires acknowledging and learning from the past.